This incredible journey started simply right on the side of the road. A person was heading home when a small kitten, lying alertly near the curb, caught the eye. It actually made a little snorting sound upon seeing the sudden appearance of a stranger, almost like a warning. That little creature was watching all the movements around it, and it seemed to sense danger. The person knew help was needed, so the kitten was carefully picked up and brought into the car, away from the busy road. Up close, the kitten was really beautiful, with the most striking thing being its heterochromatic eyes, 2 different colors. Being in the car was a completely new and scary environment, so it was a little nervous. To try and help it relax, it was offered some catnip. It was also incredibly dirty, so a bath was necessary right away. During the washing, many ticks were found. After a quick rinse, insect repellent spray was used. The kitten was then wrapped tightly in a towel, hoping to suffocate the fleas and other pests that were bothering it. The real challenges began once at home. The kitten would not drink the goat's milk or eat the plain cat food offered. It was so stubborn that a syringe had to be used to gently force the goat's milk into its mouth. The next morning, one of its eyes looked worse, sticky with secretions. Saline and eye drops were used to carefully clean it out. After several attempts, it was clear this little one strongly disliked the cat food. A different approach was tried, mixing some soft cat strips with the moistened cat food. The kitten ate this mixture with gusto. This was a huge victory. Later that day, the kitten used the litter box. Unfortunately, because its hind legs were weak, it had gotten covered in its own feces. It had to be taken out and cleaned up with warm water again. Slowly but surely, under consistent care, the kitten's appetite began to improve, and its spirits started to lift. The eye drops were continued daily, and its eyes became noticeably clearer and brighter. After a short time, this little creature began to show trust. It was no longer afraid and became willing to interact. Its unique eyes were now full of curiosity and dependence. In the evenings after dinner, it was given some lactoferrin and probiotics to help with its digestion. It was becoming incredibly sweet and adorable, and it was truly seen as a member of the family. While waiting for a new cat bed, an old cardboard box was lined with clean, old clothes to make a simple, cozy nest. The humble cardboard box was soon replaced by a warm and cozy bed. The little guy now snuggled into the soft, plush nest and slept sweetly. A friend provided a scratching board, which the kitten absolutely loved. It was growing more and more active with its eating, truly living the life of lying down when it was full. Those sparkling, heterochromatic eyes grew even more captivating as it grew healthier. A new health issue arose when the kitten was noticed scratching its ears a lot, leading to the suspicion of ear mites. Drops were put in its ears and gently rubbed in to clean them out. After the cleaning, its bravery was rewarded with a tasty snack. The original plan was to deworm the kitten once it reached 1 kilogram. However, live white worms were found in its feces. This caused immediate worry, and a message was sent to the doctor. The vet confirmed it was an intestinal parasite and that deworming was necessary. Even with concern that at only 0.5 kilograms it might be too small for the medicine, the vet's advice was followed, and it was treated based on its weight. A quarter of a dose of deworming medicine was administered. Getting the pill into its mouth was not easy, but after a lot of effort, the job was finally done. Compared to the tiny creature found a month ago, the kitten had grown a lot and gained significant weight. Soon, it was time to take it to the hospital for its first vaccination. Upon arrival, the doctor weighed it at 2.5 kilograms. They also checked its ears and confirmed the mites were much better. The person stayed there to help calm it down. Though struggling and fear were expected during the shot, the kitten was surprisingly well behaved. Its excellent performance was rewarded with a piece of catnip. After returning home, the little guy was drowsy and fell soundly asleep. A few weeks later, the Dragon Boat Festival arrived. The kitten was immediately attracted by the delicious aroma of the dumplings. Some were mashed up and put in a small bowl, so the kitten could celebrate the festival too. Looking at the kitten's lively, lovely appearance now, the heart is filled with immense satisfaction and joy. The relationship started so marvelously. Witnessing its entire transformation and growth brought great happiness. If this whole experience is what people call a two-way salvation, then the person is the lucky one who was chosen. The life was saved, and in return, the person was truly healed. This whole journey has taught a simple but important lesson. Every life deserves to be treated gently and with love. If this story touched you, give it a like,